Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to On Angel Wings. We come with you every Monday afternoon or early evening, wherever you are, and we share about an angel each week so you can get to know these beautiful energies and work with them and bring them into your life and share with us, if you would, if anything has changed with you, with your relationship with angels because of this show. I know many of you come on each week with us. We'd love to hear that you're connecting even more with our beautiful angels. My co host is Christina Leftwich. Hi, Christina.
Hello, how is everyone doing tonight?
We've got a great group with us in Zoom, and I see people shaking and smiling. And so I take it that everybody's doing great right now. If you're not, then let us know so we can raise the vibration. We have with us in Zoom Jean Lorio, Linda Lemieux, Mary Lou, Grace Isis, Charlie, and Erica. Thank you all for being here. So each week, Christina does a teaching on the angel that we have chosen or has chosen us to come in and be the selected angel of the week. And then we go into a meditation to connect more with that angel and see what that angel has to say to us. So I'm going to, with that, turn it over to Christina and let's learn about this beautiful female archangel.
All right. Okay, so today we will be doing Archeia Grace, also known as Aurora. And here we go, Archeia Aurora, also Lady Grace. So here she's also called the Angel of Grace and Rainbow Aurora, which according to some, she especially likes that name, the Rainbow Aurora. So just a quick recap here. We're talking about Archeia, which in this context, the meaning of that is just as we humans have been have both the masculine and the feminine aspects to our beings, so do angels. So Archeia are the feminine aspects or the twin flames of the male archangels, which we are more likely to have heard them referred to as he in history. We're now, many believe are coming into a more feminine feel to our world and into our next era. And with that coming of that more feminine feel, our angels perhaps are coming in as their feminine persona to help us and help us connect more deeply with the new feminine energies. So in this case, Archeia Aurora's twin flame is Archangel Uriel. Now, together they guard the dawn of Christ consciousness in mankind and elemental life. And they're the keeper of the flame of peace for all mankind. Actually, they are referred to as the peace angels. So this is very exciting to me. Their etheric retreat is said to be in the Tantra Mountains of Poland. And that just looks like an exquisite place to be. I would love to teleport there right now. Lady Grace, now Grace is a word derived from the French word meaning to think. Now she serves on the sixth energy ray, the ruby ray of peace and devotion. So Lady Grace helps us to navigate difficult times and to create harmony within them. And so how can we do this? Well, she tells us to trust and follow our intuition. So in that, we've developed a trust in the divine flow. Another way to look at that would be the divine will. and in perfect timing, that all is just as it should be. Archeia Rainbow Aurora is all colors and all elements, which is why she got the little nickname of Rainbow Aurora. She loves and serves all life with the kindness and devotion of a very loving mother or sister. So here I've got that love is both divine and infinite when it comes and from God and the divine. And that's really what Rainbow Aurora is all about, is that divine and infinite love. So Archeia Grace is said to have helped inspire and help birth with her essence the divine mothers such as Mother Mary, Isis, and Kuan Yin. Grace helps to provide loving renewal, devotion, and reassurance, and all of those with ease while we're going through it. So some crystals that can be associated with Archeia Grace would be the ruby, the fire opal, mookaite, and yellow tourmaline. So here's a little meme that I found from the archeiaguidance.com. Looking for the beauty in the world and focusing your attention on the good things in your life is the best way to transform the energy in everything that is around you. Archeia Aurora. Okay, so that is my visual presentation, and now Teri will be leading us into a wonderful meditation where we can certainly begin to connect with her on a much deeper level than just the little facts and figures that I kind of present.
Thank you, Christina. That was awesome. And I loved all the visuals. And there was one that really struck me, and that was the angel wings with the peace sign in the middle. And it just gave me an idea.
I know. I really liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one just screamed Archeia Aurora to me. That when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's her. That's her going around with her piece.
Absolutely. I love it. And the wings are very similar to what my logo is for angel speakers. And I thought, oh, maybe I should work on something like that with a piece in it. Yeah. So I've got some inspiration there from Angel Aurora, Archeia Grace. Thank you. When Grace comes in, it is with ease. It's always something that's gentle when she comes, and just the information that you presented of how she worked through Mother Mary and Kuan Yin and Isis. You know, those are all those huge feminine energies that taught us so much about love, about nurturing, about gentleness. So as we do the meditation today, I want you to just keep that in mind. Keep in mind that this Archeia is all about ease. So when we're going to go inside, which is where we're going, remember that it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be painful, that we can do this in a manner that's going to be so helpful to us to look at the things in our life that need healing, that need that final clearance, maybe something that's been sitting there inside of you, creating a barrier, or something where you're not able to connect as deeply as you want. We're going to be doing a really deep meditation today, going deeper inside. So I want you to get prepared for that and get comfortable so you can do that. And welcome, Catherine. I'm glad you joined us on Zoom, and William in the audience. Thank you for being here. So let's get with it. Let's get comfortable and start the breathing process. You all know how this works. If you put your hand on your heart, it brings your focus to your heart center. And you just start slowing down that breath. You're going to breathe into the count of 5. You don't have to count it off. Just breathe in deeply. You'll know when your lungs are totally full and it feels like it's really going in deep down into your diaphragm. Your belly might pooch out a bit from that belly breath. And then relax it out slowly. Just let that breath come out away from you. We're going to do 2 more of these really deep breaths. So the next one, you'll start to feel your body relax a little more when you do this one. Breathe it in very slowly and fill your lungs all the way up. And then do the exhale very slowly. And then the last deep breath, just breathe it in all the way into the lungs and down into the diaphragm. And let's hold this one for a count of 3. And then release it out. Feeling your whole body start to just relax now. And as your breath returns to its gentle, normal state of being, let's call in the angels. I want to call in first Archangel Raphael. So in your relaxed state, you're able to really feel this angel when he comes in and just allow his presence. He's there for healing. So allow him in, invite him to sit with you. And then I invoke Archangel Michael's presence for safety, for guardian, to help us know that we're safe, we're secure. This is a good place for you to do your work. Whatever is going to come up for you during this meditation, you're not alone. You're being held by the archangels. You're being held by those that are here with you in this meeting. And then let's go around to Archangel Gabriel, asking Gabriel to come in for some clarity so that we know what we're looking at when we take that deep dive. Let's do like Gabriel to sit with you. And then we're going to call in Archangel Uriel along with Archeia Grace. They're going to come in together. So you might feel a different type of energy. It might feel very earthy and light. Just allow them to come into where you are. It feels like they're going around each person, just traveling around to each one of you, touching you either on the head or the shoulder, letting you know they're there, letting you know that you're not alone, that you're safe. And I want you, as you feel their presence, to focus on the bottom of your feet. See the roots growing from the bottom of your feet, going down into Mother Earth, traveling down to the very crystalline center of Earth. And see if there you recognize one of those crystals that Christina mentioned, the ruby, the fire opal, the mookaite. See if any of those come to you. I'm seeing a lot of red right now as this beautiful Archeia Grace comes in. There's a sparkle to her with all the different colors, this prism of color going out around her. But there's very much that deep red energy. Just connect with that, with your root chakra and the roots that grew down into Mother Earth as you focused on the bottom of your feet. And allow that red energy to be pulled back up into your root chakra, into your legs, feeling strengthened, feeling safe and secure, like you can take on the world. Everything is okay at this very now moment. Now, Archeia Grace is going to work with Archangel Gabriel, and they're going to help you to open up to your inner child. So that little girl or that little boy that's inside of you has been trying to get your attention. And these two powerful angels are standing by, wanting you to listen to that child that has something to say to you in particular. So invite your inner child to the outside. Just envision that child is coming and sitting right by your side. Just reach over and take their hand. Let them know they're safe to be sitting there with you at this moment. And together with this child, just ask, where do we need to go right now? What do we need to look at that's maybe creating an energy of insecurity or an energy of anger or regret or shame? Just talk with that inner child and really listen right now. Listen to what they're saying. Are they bringing you to a special moment, a memory of something from earlier in this lifetime? Are they asking anything of you to acknowledge them, to help them understand more clearly what's going on inside of you? I'm just going to take a moment to communicate with the inner child right now. And just be very real with that inner child. Just open up to whatever it is. It's just you and the child. You don't have to share it with anybody else. It's just the two of you talking. And after you let them know that it's safe for them to share, then they can tell you what it is that's needed. What is it that needs to be uncovered? What shadow has been in there that you just ignored and let go and swept to the side? So as you sit in these next couple of moments, just pay attention to what the inner child is saying. Now, if there was something that was brought up, some shadow that's still lingering, that hasn't been addressed and dealt with, ask your inner child to work with you. Ask the child, what can we do together? What can we do? Maybe your inner child has some insight. Maybe they're bringing out to you an experience that you went through that was traumatic. And so you put it to the side. Maybe you even pushed it down to where you don't even remember that experience, but it's there inside of you. It's part of your shadow. Just ask, how can we clear this? How can we heal this part of us that's hurting, that needs love, that needs acceptance, that needs to know that it's okay. There's no judgment. There's no criticism. In letting it go, it frees up your energy. It frees you to move forward. And Archeia Grace right now is with each one of you, holding you just like you would hold that little child that's sitting by you, the way you want to be comforted. Maybe her arm is around your shoulder. Maybe she's giving you a warm hug. Just allow her to minister to you in the way that you need. Do you need to cry? Do you need to scream? Do you need to express your anger? It's okay. There's no judgment. However you need to deal with that situation that was in the shadows, it's time to let it go, is what she's saying. Holding on to it is only going to hurt you, nobody else. So it's time to release that. And together, you and that inner child, that little girl or that little boy, can do this. You can do this. And I hear the children that are sitting there with all of you that are here today, I hear them saying, yes, you can. You are strong enough. You are powerful enough to face anything. It doesn't have to have control over you anymore. And remember that grace helps you do this with ease. It doesn't have to be painful at all. So as you listen to the little child, just squeeze his or her hand. Just say, I love you. I love you. And yes, together we can accomplish anything. Together we can find our way out of that shadow self and shine our light brightly. See the response that happens when you do this. When you let that little child know it's safe and that you're willing to go and meet that child halfway in working through whatever it is you're letting go of. And once you make that commitment, once you say your yes, I can do this, it gives that opening, the door, for Archangel Gabriel to help you see clearly your way to releasing it, finally letting it go. And then call in Archangel Raphael, making that commitment. Call Raphael, say, I'm ready to release this anger or this soul energy, this regret. And Raphael is so willing to help you with that. And if you're willing to let it go, Raphael will help take it from you. And then Archangel Michael comes forward to help you cut the ties, finally releasing whatever it was that was so entrenched in there in your energy, creating a barrier, creating low vibration. And as that cord is cut, Just feel it drifting away from you. Watch it as it releases. And then feel inside where that's at. Feel where it was that you let go. Now I want you to ask Archeia Grace to release this on all timelines, all space and dimensions, the root, the cords, and the webs of whatever you released from your Akashic blueprint, from your habitual consciousness. And as this takes place, you'll feel lighter, you'll feel bigger, and your wings may begin to flutter. Just witness the alchemy and enjoy the bliss that comes in. Ask for this bliss to be increased 10 times, and then 100 times, and then 1,000 times. Breathe in grace and breathe out grace. Thank all these angels, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and Archeia Grace. And feel your light now. Feel that light shining more brightly. And now I want you to integrate your inner child back inside so that Archeia Grace can give you an attunement to her energy if you're willing to accept it. So just take a moment and breathe in. Give your inner child a hug before they come back in and snuggle into their special spot down inside of you, feeling safe, feeling exuberant because the energy feels so good inside of you now. So when you're ready, if you want to accept this attunement, just take a breath in. Feel that centered part of your being and sense yourself held in a column of rich ruby light. Breathe in this source ray in and out, allowing it to fill every part of you, including your aura and your wings. And then see it connect through you to the center of the earth. Just allow it to go down there. And then to the center of the sun to travel upward. Feel your guardian angels standing on either side of you, radiating their love, which further expands the light inside of you. And when you're ready to invoke Archeia Grace, receive this attunement, follow along with these words. Loving Archeia Grace, angel of peace, inspiration and devotion, and master of the ruby ray, may you now attune me to your vibration and consciousness, so that I am forever linked with you and may channel your energy. Open my heart, ears, eyes, and senses to know you as your light awakens source into every part of me and every area of my life now. Assist me to flow as creation as I sink with the current that breathes worlds into existence. Help me to manifest with your ease and elegance, and support me to color my life with the same joy as you do. Thank you. And so it is. Breathe in that grace and breathe out the grace as you merge with this divine angel. Ask Archeia Grace what the highest and best guidance is for you at this time, and if there's anything you can support her with. As you continue to attune to Archeia Grace, you can also channel her healing light. If there's a part of your body that you'd like to heal, bring your hands to that area now, or rest your hands on your solar plexus. This is the chakra that Grace influences the most. Now sense the ruby ray that expresses itself as golden red, purple, and pink flames moving into your solar plexus, and then fills your body and your aura. Breathe in these flames and breathe out their vibrancy into your space. Sense everything around you filling with this color. Now beam this renewed inspiration to anyone or anything that comes to mind. And then sense all of creation enhanced by the beauty of Archeia Grace. When you feel the energy beginning to wane, intend the healing to be complete. Thank your guardian angels and Archeia Grace before you open your eyes. Just take a moment with her and with your angels. And then when you open your eyes and come back to where you are, make sure that you drink lots of water to flush your system, and just feel into your energy now and see if you feel a bit different. See if you feel your wings fluttering a little bit or a lot. And if you feel more of that connection with Grace, if you're sensing that ruby ray that's coming right to you, or as Christina taught us, the whole rainbow of color might be there with you as those prisms reflect off of Archeia Grace. I want to thank all of you for being with us today. Those of you that were here in the Zoom, those of you that were online, thank you for joining us. We're going to go offline and we're going to discuss the attunement, the meditation, any messages that came through that you want to share, any experience that you want to share. If anyone wants to join us, the link is in Enlightened World Network, and you can come into the Zoom with us to do so. Thank you for being here. Christina, thank you so much for what you shared with us today and the beautiful teaching. You always are so amazing when you teach us about the angels. Thank you. So with that, we are all going to bid you goodbye that are online, and we say it with a namaste, y'all.
Namaste, y'all.
Namaste, y'all.